two greatest.
Hey, you know JayRay got girls here going way.
What's good, Real Talk Radio listeners? You already know who she is. I'm not gonna say too much. It's a little icky Vicky. You know what I'm saying? It's her like 12th episode. So if you don't know who she is by now, then
you ain't a real one.
Yeah, you ain't a real one. You just got to go back and listen to the other episodes. But we are in the process right now of trying. I don't want to say trying. I think we are going to graduate, but getting ready for graduation, preparing ourselves for the actual next chapter after graduation. Yeah, it's kind of rough around here, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, man. I went to my professor this morning and asked him could he start a master's program because I ain't ready. I don't think I'm ready for real life yet.
I'm not.
We're gonna get into it, bro. So the first part we want to start with is academic and career prep. So senioritis is real.
So real.
How do you stay motivated when we're so close to the finish line? All right, I'll just redo it because I forgot to hit record maybe 5 minutes ago. So I'm gonna just sum it up. She don't want to do shit. Not no. When I say nothing, I'm not even talking about schoolwork. She don't even want to. Do you want to live?
I do. But I think I'm so over this. I think I'm so over this routine. I'm so over the classes I'm taking are not in my major. They're not interesting to me. So I'm literally trying to do the bare minimum.
So they're kind of like gen eds. What classes are you taking?
I'm taking a philosophy class, which is actually good for law school. So I'm actually interested in that class, and that's the class I had to retake.
Didn't we already?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Did you pass Miss Freeland class?
Yeah, but I have another one for her. I'm taking Religion of the World.
Okay.
So
that's like a gen ed.
Yeah.
That's like an elective.
I'm taking Intro to Music.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
Hey, listen. This is why I always say I can't advocate. When people want me to advocate for Piedmont, I cannot advocate for the whole entire Piedmont.
No.
I can talk about the programs I know.
And even the programs I know aren't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've heard obviously mass comm. Film. We still growing and shit. Not too much on y'all. You feel it?
No, it's
the
okay.
theater program is pretty good, even though they don't fuck with us for some reason. They don't fuck with a lot of people though on this campus. I know the athletic training is decent. I haven't heard nothing bad about it.
I haven't heard anything bad. I know a lot of people end up going to that. Major. So.
The business is straight, but it's small. It's very small.
It's very small, and there's one teacher in particular that if you don't pass him, then you're just screwed.
Yeah. What's that computer science my partner used to do? That's it. They heard that shit's trash. It's barely a thing. What's some ones you heard that's bad?
The psychology department is terrible.
Oh damn, for real?
Yeah, my suite mate.
And that's a popular major.
They've had to change the head of the department a multitude of times. So my suite mate was currently in her major for that. She switched it over to something else because of how. Actually, no, I think it was. No, it was that one. And then I heard the music program is terrible. I had a friend who had to leave the school because of it. But, I don't recommend y'all coming to the school, y'all. Once you get, to your junior year, you cannot transfer out of this place at all. Because the transfer credits are terrible. If you're going to leave, go ahead and let that be in the first semester. I don't even recommend the school for you. You can find somewhere better and cheaper than this place.
Damn, I guess that do kind of suck because them gen eds do. All them classes sound like gen eds.
And then
they don't sound like graduating classes.
The one because I've done all my major stuff. Now the one class I do have that's technically in my major is also counted as an elective right now because I've done all my major stuff. Is a Georgia politics class, and I am genuinely intrigued with that because that's part of my minor.
So what was the major class you took before that?
My major is criminal justice, so I took, criminalistics, intro to criminal justice, of course.
And you took them earlier?
Yeah, I took
That's your fault.
No, it's not.
You get the gen eds out of the way first and then finish out with the major classes.
No, don't be mad at me because I finessed my system. Remember, I told you I came in with a bunch of credits. I did have my stuff and came in with more. And the few things, I did most of my major stuff because that's what I wanted to do. And I was like, I'll worry about the easy stuff later. And yes, it's easy. Don't have the motivation to do it, though. That's the problem. So the side eye is absolutely
I'm just looking at them. I'm trying to see what they talking about.
Absolutely crazy. But yeah, just doing the bare minimum to get the grade. I have A's and B's, so it ain't nothing I'm failing nothing, but trying to go ahead and get them B's to A's. So
I don't know my motivation because I don't even know my future. Number 2.
Let's see. Redefining success when you don't land your dream job immediately. And I can relate.
Wait, which one we doing?
The 4th one.
Okay, read it again.
Okay, it says redefining success when you don't land your dream job immediately. What's your thoughts and feelings on that? Because you over here scratching your beard.
I don't know. I guess that's kind of... I'm not that scared because I don't have, like, one dream. I have, like... Not one dream. I don't have... I don't have one job in mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
you want to do multiple things.
Yeah, I want to do multiple things. So if one don't work, I got like 10 to fall back on it. I know I'm pretty good at, and I can always go back to that one within doing that one. I don't know. I went through that through high school, but I'll let you go first.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you talk about you already started.
Well, back in my day,
This man over here showing his age, y'all.
I'm really not that old. These kids just a little young type shit. You know what I'm saying? But. Nah, man, I was really into basketball, bro. Like, I didn't have no plan A or plan B. Like, basketball was going to be my way out. Like, and basketball was more than just a sport to me. It was like, growing up. Why'd you laughing, bro? See, I be trying to be serious, trying to be vulnerable, bro. Y'all see, this is why I can't be vulnerable with people, bro. Nah, man.
I just never knew you played basketball.
She came to one of the intramural games, bro.
I didn't know you absolutely right. Mm-hmm. I thought you just played it like just for fun. Yeah.
No, I'm not into it like I used to be. Like, yeah, like if you would have knew me in high school, you would know. People you know who know. I can't even explain. Like I wasn't doing the average. I wasn't a normal 13-year-old who just liked to play basketball. Like it was times I was waking up 4 a.m. before school.
Oh, you was on that grind.
I was on the grind. That's what I'm saying. And then when like failure hit, I was I almost didn't graduate because of that shit. Like I was depressed. Like I didn't give a fuck about none of my classes no more. Yeah, because basketball was just more people like, some people had a stigma on athletes, like, or people that graduate and they still stuck in their heyday. Man, sometimes that's all people have for going for themselves, not just as in like shooting for success, but like sometimes sports is like, it's like what music is to artists. It's like an outlet. It's like, it can really be therapy. Like basketball was literally therapy for me.
That explains why you used to be in that gym all the time. Because I'd be like, what?
You feel me? Just clearing my mind.
Dribbling the ball by himself. I'm like, what's wrong with him?
Just clearing my mind, getting there. You know what I'm saying?
That's understandable.
But
see, I never thought of it like that because I've never had a connection with a sport like that.
You feel me? But everybody got a connection to something like that. It's just, I just hate that. I needed to clear that out because I hate that stigma of how, some people, and it is somewhat true, and some people be like, that's all black kids or black people want to do with sports and music. Well, for some of us at least, it's more than that. And especially I used to get into it with my dad about that, but I never could explain it. My communication skills wasn't up to par. I wasn't as mature, so I could never explain to him like that was my outlet. That there was a time where I really got into it with my mother, where things was about to get physical, and I literally had to leave the house, and I went to the basketball park up the street from me, and I just no. I got into it with my mom, but it got to a point. There's every moment. There's gonna be a point in your life. I don't care. It might not happen once or twice, but it's gonna happen once. Mm-hmm. No, I said that wrong. It may not happen multiple times, but at least happen once, where you get into it with somebody that you can't even avoid, and it gets to the point where they make you so mad that you want to put your hands on them.
Oh,
that's where
I had that
I
with
was.
my mom at one point.
Yeah, that's where I was, and so I was like, and I already had lost respect for her during that time. So you lost respect for somebody, and you already like thinking crazily. Oh yeah, I gotta distance myself. I literally left, and I was, mind you, I was hurt that summer too. I think I had like I don't even know what it was. Like doctors couldn't even figure it out. It wasn't broken or nothing. It was just like it's one of those unknown injuries. You know what I mean? So I just limped my way up to the basketball court. I'll never forget that day.
Limped my way up.
I legit, bro. I just put some shoes on. I just had to put the headphones in, put up a couple of shots on my one foot, on one good foot, and just let let my emotions kind of settle in and leave on the court. But yeah, was the redefining
he's
success?
saying all that to say he's had that experience.
Yeah, I had that in high school. Like radio, people think I love radio. I love film. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't love it as much as basketball. Like it's not my true passion. It was just kind of like something I'm good at, something I become passionate in when I'm doing it, but it's not like basketball. That shit was always, man.
You never saw yourself coaching? Like
I thought about it, but I was like, I don't want to start. Because that was my first major when I first got to college. It was physical education, so I was going to try to work myself. I had a whole plan, PE coach, then work my way up to high school and then college, Then I was like, that shit is too. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little naive. I was like, that shit too much. I ain't trying to. I want to go straight to college or NBA, bro. But I wasn't. I didn't trust the process. So I was like, we gotta find something else. So
that's understandable.
We landed that.
Wow.
Yeah. What's your?
Man, I'm going through that now. Okay, mainly because, I saw myself. I'm taking a gap year, so that's why I'm in the process of like feeling like a.
Am I yelling? Hold on. Was I yelling when I was talking? Oh, okay. Cause I can't.
No, can
These
you not
headphones
hear
suck.
me?
Okay, I can hear now. Okay.
But
My fault. Yeah, my fault. I ain't turned to you the whole time because I felt like you know how you like stop and you hear your ears start ringing. I was like, damn, was I yelling? Okay, go ahead. My fault.
No, you good. But I'm currently going through that now because mainly I'm a control freak when it comes to my life, and I've not too much, but I've had a
Damn,
overall.
I can't fix my shirt.
No, I thought he was doing something else.
Nothing crazy.
But since I was like 14, 15, I've had this path of my life. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get my associate's degree. I'm going to get my bachelor. Like, I'm technically behind my plan right now because I was supposed to graduate in the spring, but I decided to add 2 different minors. So that put me a semester behind. And I was like, that's fine because I wasn't ready to graduate back then.
What minors you added again?
Forensic science and political science.
Oh.
To my criminal justice major. But me adding that was me like telling myself, you know what, you have a little more time. You're not fully ready yet. And I wasn't. I'm ready now, but I don't have, I'm applying to jobs, but there's no set job ready for me when I graduate. Like, I was expecting to have a job, like, the next day I graduated or, like, within, like, January, February. But right now, I had 1 interview, haven't heard back. And at this point, I'm just trying to give it to God and continue to just keep applying, doing my part. So I'm going to keep applying because I need to make some money. Because the whole reason I'm taking the gap year is just to make sure I'm financially set for law school. But I don't like not being employed. So I've been working since I was 16. This one semester is the one time I've never worked.
I will say that about you. You always did stay with, a little financial job.
Yeah, I always had something because I don't like asking my parents for money because sometimes I expressed this to them recently, but I'm like, y'all make it hard for me. I'm like, this economy is terrible, so I have to keep asking y'all for money. And so they'll make it seem to a point where I'm ready for you to get a job. Like, I'm sick and tired of you sending me
all them Temu orders and all them goddamn McDonald's orders. And
I'm trying to live my day to day, okay? I'm trying to live my day to day. Temu orders is crazy. That was on my money. Because I had some money saved up, but once that got below a certain number, I was like, okay. Like, mother, father. But I'm low-key just trying to keep my head in a bright space about it. Because I'm like, everything in life is temporary. Even the job I get will be temporary. So I'm just trying to find something to just... in all honesty, as long as it's not no doggone restaurant job, I want something in my career field. I want something that I can it can build on my resume. I'm really just trying to take that time to build on my resume and to get some type of experience, something that can help me gain connections. But
yeah, that's what you gotta do. You still I get it.
Yeah.
I get it when you have a certain type of, because sometimes I feel like I'm a perfectionist, but I feel like this year I've definitely worked on not getting down on myself when shit don't go exactly how I had it planned.
Right.
I feel like you going through that. But the other thing is you gotta remember you're still young too. You're 21. At least you're graduating on time. Like, nigga, I'm about to be 30. Like, I cannot be living with my folks. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it's not even just a society thing. Like, I don't want to be telling people I live with my parents. I don't mind living with my parents. It's just for me personally, my mental, for my mental, I can't. Yeah, I told them that too. I feel cluttered. I literally even right now, I'm probably gonna be here the whole Thanksgiving break. That's just how I be feeling. I really want to live on my own. I'm really kind of, they say it's when it's time to, when it's your time to leave the nest. That ain't even me. I just literally I guess I'm so used to it. I used to lie to myself and say I like it. A nigga get lonely sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I wish I had some company. I
love it.
But I think because I'm an only child, I have that feeling of I've always been alone. So now it's a norm to me to where I feel like I need it sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
That's understandable.
Yeah.
No, the only reason why I'm okay with because I wouldn't even lie to you, I broke down to my mama sometime the spring semester. I was like, I never saw myself coming back home after I graduated, ever. I was expecting to get my place, go ahead and start getting ready for law school right after. But unfortunately, in this economy, you can't do that.
Oh, yeah, economy got crazy bad.
I really can't.
If I would have graduated when I was supposed to, the economy was really straight. No, that's when COVID hit, but it didn't get bad as like it is now. Like
Right.
now, like
It's
a
worse.
1-bedroom is crazy right now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like a studio is even crazy right now.
I
Studio
look for
apartment.
studio apartments in the places I want to like go for law school. Nah.
Yeah, they're getting crazy.
Like it's cheaper to find a roommate in this point than to have your own place. But I'm not like going through it as much as I was because I'm like, you know what, that's free food, a free roof over my head. Like the whole time I'm focusing on saving my money, and my parents are okay with helping me get where I need to be because they know I'm doing stuff to get towards my goals. But just just a little bit of like, dang, like I ain't got no job, I'm broke. I'm broke. Somebody employ me, please. But yeah,
You got it though. You still 21. Yeah. You're
20.
in the for real.
I'm
See, you about to graduate at 20, so you're ahead of time. You're way ahead of time.
I know.
Just not maybe your plans, but you're actually, at least you're still on track of the average. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, actually, you're still ahead. Actually, you're ahead of the average.
But like I've put like so much expectation on myself.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm not meeting that expectation. Which in all reality, I'm like you keep saying, I'm way ahead of it. But I've always just told myself like, you're gonna get this, you're gonna get this, you're gonna get this. Like that's unrealistic for you to. It's gonna
I would
take
say
time.
keep those expectations because I always say like, as a fellow perfectionist too, and a person that doesn't like when I have a plan set and it doesn't go exact, or maybe it even goes through but it doesn't go exactly how I plan. Keep those expectations, but like don't get too low.
Right.
But also, when it does come, don't get too high. But overall, stay in that middle because you want to keep chasing perfection because it's something you'll never reach, but it'll keep you disciplined to, keep going and keep working hard and whatnot, and to like really achieve a lot of success. But somebody who's experienced it, bro, you ahead of the game. Like you ahead of the game, bro. You straight. You straight. Don't worry about. I would say don't worry about the house and the apartments and the other shit right now.
Yeah.
It's more about the career. Like focus on that first. Like one step at a time. That's another thing too. With the basketball, especially, like that was my problem. That was really the problem. Like, especially now looking back at it, it still haunts me today, and I try to like forget it. But I always used to look too far ahead. Like I would literally be in class mapping out how much I want to score throughout the whole season, what colleges I want to pick up that ain't even fucking offered me nothing yet. Don't even know I exist. Then I was at like what NBA teams I want to try to get traded to or wherever. I'm like too far ahead of the game. Like nigga, just go in the high school basketball game, hoop and show that show that you good. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like my talent was never the problem. It was one, my confidence, and two, I was always thinking too far. I never could live in the moment.
But see, you're not one of like I have a friend who did the same thing. Like you're not the only one when it comes to, like sports. Like I was like, well, focus on this part. Focus on this part. Nah, we're gonna go ahead. And I'm like,
focus too hard. Yeah. I do that shit in my regular life too. But I've learned from the basketball shit. Unfortunately, now like with the film and radio and shit, I'm kind of patient. Like I've learned patience. Like it's not gonna be easy. And then doing like the same thing you did when you followed that lawyer around. I did a lot of mentoring, a lot of radio professionals this summer, and everybody has to start somewhere. Like you know what I'm saying? So so you good, you got it, you be all right. You got good work. You got good work ethic in the work field. And come to this school, you know what I'm saying? It's 50-50. Every time I talk to you, it's day and night. Yeah. All right, you gotta read the next
All
one.
right, so we're gonna go into personal growth and reflection. So we're gonna talk about, first of all, what we wish we knew when we were freshmen coming in.
What I wish I knew?
Yeah, what do you wish you knew?
What I wanted to major in. Because I definitely, if y'all knew how many times I switched my major, physical education to psychology to theater to communications by accident. Because I thought communication was the same as mass communications. Then to mass communication. So maybe 5 or 6. I lost count. But
Theater?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought I was going to be an actor somehow. Because y'all know I'm good at lying, though. Y'all know I'm good at lying. Half of campus already thought my name was Curtis for the longest. So
no, for real. Yeah. He just be walking around, my name Curtis. And he'll say it with a straight face.
I can say it I can do so much with a straight face. Like, it's fun. I'm known around this department as a fibber. I think
it's dangerous.
The other day, we were, like, tutoring some people in the little Mac lab. They was video editing. And he, you know how like in those little interview videos, you want to put the name of the person, but he interviewed somebody he didn't get the name of. He's a freshman, so we're going to give him a little grace. But anyway, I'm just sitting in there, and he turned around and looked at me. He's one of the new black freshmen, so I guess he was trying to make friends or something. He's like, you know this person? And I squinted a little bit. I was like, oh yeah, I know who that is. Hold on, let me he was like, yes, thank you. And then, you know, everybody in there was like, this nigga is tripping. You play too much. And I was like, nah. But it was just funny because I can really do that. Like I could really. But acting is a different sport, though.
This man tells in a day.
Yeah,
just, I can some joking. Like, he be trolling for no reason.
No reason. I just want to see how far I can take it, too.
And he be taking it to the... If he can take it to the full mile, he going to take it to the full mile.
You feel me? Got to.
That's why you can't believe everything that man said.
See, that make for good acting skills. The only other part I would have had to was, like, not looking at the camera and, like, tapping into emotions and shit. That's one thing I give actors. I can't tap into an emotion that quick. Like, I had to pull out my phone, look at a video or something. I don't know. Like, I don't know. So yeah, that was theater.
Nah.
What about you though?
You don't need that many friends.
Okay, she said no friends in my ready.
No, for real. Like, what's that song by Drake? I be losing friends but finding peace. Like,
okay, what you know about that?
Like
I ain't gonna lie. When that shit came out, I had started.
I had that song on repeat because when that song, for real, like, I resonated with that song freshman year and a little bit sophomore year. But
type, me too.
He knows the full drama behind it. I was in a big old friend group. It was not, our personalities all clash. You know, they still doing that messy stuff to this day, apparently.
I be trying to tell folks, like, man.
And, like, some people, I saw this quote somewhere. It said, you know, some people are on this earth to remind you who you don't need to be, or, like, basically being your motivation to grow from where you were once at.
I tell people all the time, bro, like, life is, people are so weird. It don't matter what age or what place you are in life. You'll learn everybody's not your friend. I'm glad my dad actually taught me that growing up, like, everybody, and I learned that the hard way. Like, I'm at this stage where I'm at that place where I think I need to isolate myself from people, but not also just because I'm tired of, like, trying to create these relationships and it's just not working out, and then it's like making me feel like I'm crazy because I don't feel like, am I a bad friend, or are they a bad friend, or are they just not for me?
And see, another thing
just like,
with that, like, I always have a gut feeling about people, but in the past, I literally made a TikTok video about this. It's called I have the gift of discernment, right? And so you're able to see certain things within people, talking more spiritual for those of y'all who are Christian, but I'm able to see certain things within people, and I'll be like, I don't like that. But I'll ignore it because I don't have a reason to not like
crazy.
them.
No, I see the signs early.
And
I seen as soon as it happened. It just, I don't know. I used to just, or sometimes I would see it, but it didn't click until later, like until I started maturing myself. I think that was too.
And my problem is I gave too many people, especially the people who did not deserve it, chance after chance after chance. I'm like, oh, well, just because this is how they grew up, you know, they're the, what's it called? Like a reflection of their environment. They're like the product of their environment.
Yeah, that too, yeah.
And I gave people too much grace.
Yeah.
So I got hurt in the process of all that. I didn't need to go through what I went through. I could have easily avoided it the first or even the second time, because I know I'm one to give people a second chance, because we all make mistakes.
That's the hard thing, too, is like, you don't know what decision you should make because it's just like you said, like if a person comes from a certain background, or they just a certain way because of where they came from or who they were around previously versus when they're around you see glimpses of the person they could be, but then they still bring that negative energy, that those toxic ways around you every once in a while though. Like it, and that's why I'm like, because I am an only child, so I probably have some of those stigmas that people be talking about. I'm light skinned too, so a nigga is emotional. So sometimes I had those battles between like, am I being too sensitive, or should I just not let this shit slide and kind of, you know what I'm saying, move around a little bit?
Exactly. And so when let's say I call it out, right? Yeah, they gonna try to gaslight me and to make me think I'm crazy. I'm like, nah. Then like a month or two later go by, you were right, Victoria.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay. But that's one thing I really wish I would have focused on, because the number of times I try to make it work with all of them, it drained me so bad. I was in such a dark place freshman year and even sophomore year because of that, but I'm good.
What got you out of that place?
What do you mean?
What got you out of that dark place?
God. I literally can't give nobody else the glory, like genuinely God. Like when I started tapping into my religion, I was straight. Because I found a certain type of peace within myself that was able to keep me going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tight. Amen.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Yeah, I mean, that shit, that friend shit is, I'm dealing with that now. Like, I'm at the point of 2025, I think I'm just going to, like, literally.
And I think I'm also at the phase with the people
Yeah.
I got in my, I'm okay with not making any more friends. Like, I'm okay. Like, I'm okay with being by myself. Once you get to the point where you're okay with being by yourself, everything else with the other people around you are going to be fine.
That's true.
Because once you continue to, like, you got to keep pouring into yourself and then, you know, let everything else overflow. And if they can't take that, then just, they don't need it. They don't need it.
See, I would do that, but, like, all of my friends, we've all changed and we've grown and evolved. Like, there's times right now I still, like I said, I'm in my little I'm slowly, I think I've been in my isolation period, though, low-key. I really
You
say
really
to myself,
have.
I really
you
don't
stay to
talk
yourself for the
nobody,
most part.
But I'm now starting to, like, you know how you just sit by yourself and you just think about stuff, or you maybe taking a long drive and you start thinking about stuff and everything start to come, you start reminiscing. Now I don't even think about being lonely no more. I just be thinking about the past and the friends I had and, like, figuring out why those relationships, they didn't tarnish. It's just like, you know, when your parents tell you.
People.
Yeah, or I did outgrow people that were, I feel like, were never my friends. But the people I do deem were my friends, we didn't outgrow. It was like, you know, when your parents say y'all not going to be friends forever. It was more like, I think we all changed.
Yeah.
Like, I had one friend, he was like you, he's Muslim. And there was one point in his life where he started getting more in tune with his religion. And it would definitely, like, we could still hang out, but it would be a lot different. Like, he would make me turn the radio off. And I was immature and naive. And I would say I respected his wishes, but I didn't see where he was coming from. I did care, but I didn't see where he was coming from. So I was like, bro, it's not that serious. Like, you're not going to go to hell for it. But I should have been his friend. I should have been more of a bro. I don't think that's why we broke up, but I'm looking at things that possibly could have caused us to kind of force away. There's another friend. He literally just changed, like, completely. Like, there was nothing I could do. And now we've reconnected, but it's not, you know, it's not the same.
Yeah, it's not the same.
It's not the same connection.
But that's the part of life that, like you know, especially in this age that we're in, like, it's like bound to outgrow people. Because some people that I have friends that I was, like, friends with in high school. We still keep in touch. Like, we still talk, like, maybe once or twice every year. But we're not the same people we were a couple years ago. So I can understand where you're coming from, but I also try to keep in mind, like, you know, I'm not going to forget, like, to the people who are still in my circle and I still keep in contact with, I'm not going to forget y'all, because my biggest thing is, like, once I make it to the top, we all going to be straight, you know? So, including you. But
damn, she said I ain't going to make it to the top, y'all. She said she's going to be up there.
You coming with. What do you mean?
Okay, tight. Fuck with that. Okay, I heard.
Thank you. Like, I didn't think that was a question.
Okay, no problem.
But it's perfectly okay to feel that way. My mom has always been she's always, like, seen I make bad choices with friends, but she be like,
Mother's intuition.
But one thing she taught me, she was like, it's okay to not have a friendship forever. Like, not everybody's supposed to be your friend forever.
But I don't like that shit, because we've seen proof of people that have been friends
I have a
forever.
friend who I've been friends with since second grade,
like
13, 14 years. We took a friend, I don't think we took a break, but we went to different high schools. And then we stopped talking to each other, and then we started to regain a connection.
And I don't like, and when that connection happens, I don't like, there is a friend group.
Are we trying to spill tea?
Yeah, I was thinking about the next words I was about to say. Okay, there was a friends group, if you know, you know, that I feel like I did outgrow when I got here. But then through that realization that I thought I grew them, it was really that, one, that was just not the group for me. And two, I started realizing a lot of shit, because I started even distancing myself unconsciously from them, because they were doing some of them doing a lot of snake shit, or we would just be doing shit that none of us were really friends for, type shit. Like, it was toxic, but, like, none of us ever addressed it head on when we were in the, you feel me?
So bad.
And it wasn't like no super drama shit. It was just like little shit, like
little weird shit. That
like, yeah, little weird shit. Like, I'll tell you one of my homies, there were times we would always link up, right? And especially if it was a female around, he'd just say slick shit.
Oh no!
Like, I remember one time we went to the haunted house, bro. I kid you not. And this was her first impression of me, right?
Wait, did he try to clown you?
No, but listen, check this out. I never met her before, right? So I was chilling at his house, and he had to go get something, but everybody was on the way. Everybody's gonna meet up at his house. So he left, and I was there with his mom and his little brother, but he wasn't there. And she don't know the rest of us either. I don't think she know the rest of us either. So he pulls off, go get Waffle House. She pulls up, and I'm like, hey, bro, somebody sitting outside. And his mom was kind of crazy. So she was already looking out the door. I was like, I got it. So I call him. Oh, he's like, oh, that's so-and-so. I was like, okay, I'm gonna just go outside, make sure she's straight and shit, because it is dark ass neighborhood this nigga live in. And I was like, oh, my bad, I ain't mean to scare you. When I went out the side and I got next to her car, and she said, oh yeah, you the guy that used to, oh yeah, I heard about you. You used to work at Waffle House. Nigga, it's 2022. I ain't worked at Waffle House since 2019. Why'd you
Why you telling my business like that?
Why you couldn't say, oh, he's a college student, he go to Piedmont, nigga work for, I would have rather you said Amazon, because I worked for Amazon at the time.
Right.
What the fuck? Waffle House? Man, that was like 3-4 years ago, dog. Like,
there's always that one person who always trying to make you look less than so he can look better than.
I got so many stories of that, but it don't be clicking until like maybe like later on. I'll be like, damn, that nigga really low key tried me, like on some hating shit.
Multiple. Nah.
Like on some hating shit. I mean, there was times where it was like obvious. There was one time I ain't gonna spill it, but I'm gonna just take a step back.
See, and that's why I say it's okay to be on your own, because these people out here, once you peep the weird stuff the first time, I be trying to just like walk away, because I don't got time for it no more.
But see, I'm oblivious to that shit. I ain't even gonna lie. It's almost like when women flirt with me. Like I be oblivious sometimes to it. Like I don't be peeping it. I just be going, because I be, my mind moves like 12,000 miles an hour, so I don't really sit there and soak it all in sometimes. That's why I said earlier, I need to learn how to live in a moment sometimes, because I be thinking too far ahead and shit.
Lord, well, we honestly tapped into the second one. We want to talk about outgrowing friendships. So
let's say that for the second part. I don't know where she at, but say that for the second part, because we're at the 30-minute mark. Y'all know how y'all feel when I begin to the hour part, so we're gonna cut it right here. You feel what I'm saying? We start getting a little deep. I like it. We start getting into some. Yeah, her ass probably got them on the other side of the building, ain't she?
Let's see.
You can tell me your socials though.
Okay, Instagram Martin_Vicky2, TikTok. Hold on, you gonna have to put that there. I'm gonna have to find out in a second. It's like
how you post almost every day and you don't know your TikTok?
I don't know my TikTok because I've changed it like 2 or 3 times. It used to be like Bubble something, but it's VMA78184. That's my TikTok. I follow TikTok, and don't worry about my Snapchat. It's not important.
Oh. You should be posting on Snapchat.
I'm only on Snapchat to snap my man. That's it.
Okay, type. Y'all snapping? You don't be texting them?
We do text. We text. We call. We use. We be having different conversations.
Y'all use all y'all resources. Type. All right, man. Appreciate y'all for listening and watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube.
Right. Support Black-owned businesses.
You feel me? We're at 170. You feel me? On the way.
Right. Round of applause.
We're on the way to 200, man. You feel me? I'm finna be more consistent, y'all. I'm finna graduate. I'm finna have more time to myself, type shit. Finna lock in. And we finna, build this business, you know what I'm saying? So I can make residual. Is it residual income or passive income? Passive type shit. Feel
this
me?
Is a hobby, right?
Kinda. It could become a job, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind it.
But like this would be your passive.
Okay.
Yes, there you go.
So we're trying to make some passive income. I don't just do it for the money though. I do it for the messages and get back to community and shit. Hey man, listen. Real Talk Radio on Instagram. No shit. Damn, I don't know my shit now. I was gonna. No, I do know my shit. I'm not unlike Vicky. I know my shit. I'm just a chill guy.
Get out of here with that TikTok.
Man, my head hurt. All right, bro. Oh Real Talk Radio, that's 2 O's on TikTok. Real.t.radio on Instagram. Real Talk Radio 626@gmail.com. And that's it. We out. Wait. Damn, I forgot to give it. You got a little motivational quote or a question?
You keep going. Don't stop. No matter how hard it gets, keep going. The trials and the tribulations, life is up and down, but keep going. It's not a straight path. So don't stop. Whatever dream you got, keep going. Because you're going to get there if you keep the discipline up.
Type shit.
Because the only person who believes in yourself is you. There you go. And we're gonna do it with a double header. I'm gonna give y'all the motivational quote, and I'm gonna give y'all a question. Is everybody in the 1800s dead? I just thought of... Yes.
They might be still alive.
200-year-old people?
1800 minus 2024. How old would that be?
You have to be at least 200 and something. And the last time we had people on this earth who were like 200 and something were freaking...
Yeah, the oldest is like...
that was like in the Bible times. But that's because they was eating nothing but... Yeah. This man dumb.
I didn't know. I'm just asking. So that means...
You mean the 1900s?
I really meant the 1800s. Because I know 1900s... They were like 124, right?
Y'all, get this man. Somebody get this man.
That was my question of the day. Somebody answer me in the emails. You already got it. All right, we out.